Everyone, welcome to Intro into Division. Um, I'm so glad that you're here watching this video today. You will need your whiteboards and your whiteboard markers. That way you can like follow along with what we're doing and drawing the pictures and things like that. So what if I told you already that you sort of know how to do a little bit of division? I mean, you did fractions, right? So if you know how to do fractions, then you will know how to divide. So let me explain. When we have a piece of pie here, and I want to divide this pie into four equal parts, right? Keyword, I'm dividing it into four equal parts. All right. That is a snippet of what division is. Okay. Let me explain further. All right. So if we have 18 divided by 6. So we talked about this in our other video, and we talked about like fact families and things like that. I'll show you how this works like a fact family. What this is saying is that we went apple picking and we collected 18 apples all together. All right. So I'm going to draw 18 apples and you can draw it with me. That's two. That's three. That's four. That's five. That's six. That's seven. That's eight. That's nine. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right. So always to go back and double check. Make sure you have 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so I went apple picking. Okay, I collected 18 apples altogether. Well, five more of my friends come. So that means now there's six of us, right? So there's six of us total now. And my five friends are like, we want some apples too in our baskets. So now we have to figure out how can we group these, divide them, put them into equal parts, right? Just like we did our fractions, we have to put them into equal parts. How can I put these apples into equal parts so that way everybody can have the same amount of apples? Now, I must ask you this too. What do you notice about fractions? The more you divide it, the smaller it gets, right? So that means that we don't want a number greater than 18. So if you do it and you get a number that's greater than that 18, then it's wrong. You should never have a number greater than your whole. That's your 18. We have 18 apples. Now we have to split them equally among everybody. All right. We have to divide them up. So we have to make 6 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's my last group. Okay. Now, what we have to do is now we have to divide the apples up equally between everybody, between all 6 people, because we can't get one friend more than the other because then they'll be mad because they're like, oh, they got more than me. So we got to make it equal. Now, I have to share my apples. So that means, like I said, I'm going to have less apples. I'm not going to walk out with 18 apples or more than 18 apples. All right, because 18 is how many I have total. That's my whole. Okay, so now when we come back around to here, now we're going to split the apples up. I'm going to put an apple here. So I'm going to take that apple away. I'm going to put that apple here, put that apple away. We'll start off with 1 apple in each basket. Right? All right. So we have 6 apples. So I have to make sure 6 is gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now I got to add 6 more apples to the basket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I got to take away 6 more apples, and I'm going to use a different color so that way we can see that, like, taking these apples away. So we already took these ones away. These ones are gone. These ones are gone. Now I got to subtract 6 more. 1, 2, or take away 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. We got rid of those 6. Now we shared all 6 of those. Now I have 6 more apples to share. So we have to add them into the baskets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okie dokie. Now I've gotten rid of all 18 of my apples. I have divided them into equal parts. Okay. Now all of my apples are in equal parts. Now all of my friends can be happy because I put, how many apples did we put in each basket? 1, 2, 3. I put 3 apples in each basket. So therefore, if I have 18 apples and I have to share them with 6 of my friends, we will all get 3 each. Now, if you watched the last multiplication video, we talked about how it's like a fat family. So if 18 divided by 6 equals 3, then what do you think 18 divided by 3 is? So think about that. 18 divided by 3 equals what? It would equal 6, right? This time, I would have 18 apples, but I have to split it with only 3 of my friends, okay? So I have 18 apples, all right? So, well, including me and my 2 friends were like, oh, let's split the apples between us, right? So there's 3 of us. We split the apples between us. Each person is going to get 6 apples in their basket. That's all that is saying. And if you notice this, remember we talked about multiplication and we talked about if I have 6 groups of 3, then that would equal what? 18. So I could also write 6 times 3 equals 18. All right. So what we're saying is that we have 6 groups of 3 apples. So that is going to be 18. All right. And that is how you do division. You can use your multiplication chart to help you as well with division. You just start off with you would start off with your 18, right? And if it's 18 divided by 6, you'll go over to where your 6 is in that 6 row. And then when you look up, you should see 3. All right. So that is how you do it using your multiplication chart. All right. Well, happy dividing. Thanks for watching.